Hi Leo, welcome to your love reading for February the 18th to March the 3rd. So let's go ahead and see what is going on for you guys this month in love. And the way the readings go is singles are the first half, couples are the second half, okay? Now, if this is your sun sign, cool. But if this is your moon or rising, this should resonate with you as well. So this is for Leo sun, moon, and your rising, okay? So let's take a look and see what is going on for my beautiful Leos this month. My beautiful single Leos, what is the biggest love energies for these next 2 weeks? Please go ahead and show us. We got one card falling out already, so I will pull it in a second. Eon, staying optimistic. First card, ooh, big one. Past life relationships. So just looking at this, you know, these next 2 weeks, I feel as though with this past life relationship, and especially for some of you who are just completely single, you're not talking to anybody, and you're like, oh, I really, really want, you know, I'm so ready for a relationship. I'm so ready for someone to come into my life. Now, for some of you, this is about don't lose hope, you know, don't get discouraged, because right now you are manifesting a past life relationship. Okay, some of you are manifesting this into your life, and that's why it is taking a little bit longer. You know, a soulmate, a past life, a twin flame, all of these types of connections will take longer to manifest in your life, rather than, you know, just like I'm gonna go across the street and say hi to my neighbor and let's start dating, you know, like that's really weird. But you know, it's just like it takes longer to manifest. So know that you are manifesting something pretty awesome. This is a past life connection, that you have known this person before, and chances are the minute y'all lock eyes, there's going to be a very resounding feeling of, ooh, chills, you know, ooh, got the chills, the hot and the cold. So, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at the past life relationship first. Now, for some of you Leos, y'all already know this person. You are already connected to this person, and you probably had an idea that this person had some bigger significance to your life than just the average Joe, you know? So let's take a look at who is this past life relationship that Leo is going to encounter. Who is this person? For some of you, I got a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and then I got air sign energy too, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, really strong. So Page of Cups, Two of Cups. This is going to be a romantic connection. This person is more, you know, we've got Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well. So there's your air sign energy. It could be water as well. I mean, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I really get more so air and earth energy. So maybe air stronger, earth second, and then maybe for some water. But this air sign person, particularly for some of my single Leos, you may meet this person through a means of social media, Instagram, Facebook, dating apps, etc. And it's almost like you look at them and you go, oh my gosh, like, why do I feel like this deep feeling, like this deep, heavy feeling for them, as opposed to everybody else that I've seen or talked to? This person holds weight to you. For some of you, this could even be an ex, okay? The Two of Cups reverse, this could be a broken relationship. And now it's like, you're like, oh my gosh, like, this person and I had feelings that ever since them, I've never felt before again. So maybe that's how this is being put into perspective, that they are a past life. But the Page of Cups, so if they are an ex, I see them coming back in the next 2 weeks. And they're coming back, or the feelings are coming back for the both of you. And when it comes to them and them coming back, you're a little confused. For some of you, this person might be in a relationship already, and they're coming back to you still. Like they're still texting you or messaging you or emailing you. For some of you, you just wonder if when this person comes back, what is their goal, you know? You're wondering if you can trust them. You're wondering if they've changed. You're wondering if they really are genuine in coming back. Because look at that. Knight of Wands coming back. Knight of Wands, also you, Leo. And with the Judgment card, you're here judging them. And you're like, are you trying to play me? You're trying to figure this out. Next card we got was Queen of Pentacles reversed. And the Hanged Man. So again, as I said, I do feel really strong earth energies and really strong air energies. Oh my God, I just dropped all my cards. Okay, cool. I guess that means we don't need to pull any more for this. But again, I feel really strong earth energy. The thing is, in the past, this person wasn't very grounded. So if this is an ex, you're like, you weren't grounded in the past, you know. You couldn't make your mind up. You were very flippy-floppy, wishy-washy. And how do I know I can trust that? You know, how do I know, like, you're being genuine when you come back? So the Hanged Man here shows kind of your indecision towards them. You know, you're, going, I don't know. Because look, they're reversed. And you've got the Hangman to be like, I don't know if I can trust this. And the Knight of Wands and the Judgment card here is like, you're judging this. You have a very keen eye these next 2 weeks to really kind of see through people's BS. And I feel you're going to be using that. You're going to really be using that. And also with the Judgment card here as well, this shows that, you know, there has been a lot of wisdom that has taken place for you. And this wisdom allows you to really see through the things that maybe in the past you weren't seeing through. Okay. I will say that this person does have a secret. This person who's coming back has a secret. The Moon card here is secretive energy. They may not have told you, or you may not know this, but I feel this person could be in a relationship, but they're coming back to you because they are so drawn to you. And the question is, why are they so drawn to you rather than the other person? Because past life connections are going to always overrule just a sexual connection. And the thing what they have with this other person is that I feel if they are with someone else, it is just a sexual chemistry. It's not actually two people who are mentally seeing eye to eye or emotionally seeing eye to eye. So the fact that they are straying from this is because the only reason they got together was for sexual attraction, you know? And so of course your connection with them is going to outweigh that over time because it's a past life connection. Your souls have met before, and that is profound, you know? That's beautiful. For some of you with this past life connection, if this is somebody new and you have no history with them, I feel that they could be flirting with you, coming on to you. And again, I really do pick up this energy that they might be coupled up. I'm just putting it out there. And again, I feel it's for the same reasons. Like, they're just not with someone who can outmatch the connection that you have with them. So the Moon card can even talk about, like, you know, them knowing this, but kind of holding it in. So maybe they're not expressing this to you. But the Moon card here is also about they know this, they feel this, they are so curious. They're like, why the frick am I so drawn to this Leo? You know, they're so compelled by you, and they're wondering, because the Moon is a very mysterious card, but it also rules the sign Cancer and emotions. So it's like they're so deep in their emotions for you, but they don't know if they want to reveal this yet because they're still trying to figure this out as well. Okay. So that's what I pick up for those with the past life connection. Now let's check out staying optimistic about your love life. And 1 second as I pull up all my cards that fell. Luckily, they didn't spread and go crazy. Yeah, Six of Cups actually look, these two halves were up when I picked up the deck. Knight of Swords and a Six of Cups. So you could have an ex connecting to you. Again, I told you I got that energy. And, oh shit, why do I keep dropping it? And Six of Cups can talk about like an ex who is like an official ex, like an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, or it can just talk about a lover from the past, okay? Knight of Swords is coming up insanely strong. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual. If they are not, they could be someone that, you know, you're connected to through social media because air energies, the element of air rules communication, things that are passed through Wi-Fi, letters, you know, things like that. It's the card of communication or the element of communication. So it could be that maybe they're just watching you. For some of you, you have someone just watching you, feeling these feelings for you, and just kind of like trying to figure out what they want to do, you know, because they're feeling it really strongly. They just don't know why. And that's kind of perplexing them, especially as an air sign. They're like, what the hell? There's no logical explanation as to why I cannot get them out of my head. So honestly, like Leo, someone's got you in their head and they can't get you out of their head. So wow. So next, let's take a look at staying optimistic about your love life. That's just a great message overall, especially with the Star card. The message I get here, the Star card talks about, you know, optimism, being hopeful. You know, it's like, I wish upon a star. Like, don't give up the fight, you know, don't give up, you know, your energy and just kind of like be like, okay, whatever, you know. The Star card is about staying optimistic about exactly what this says, your love life. This says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? Remember that. Especially for some of you who are really, really kind of hung up on an earth sign individual. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Why? Why stay optimistic? What's your angle? Two of Pentacles, reverse, and the Sun. For some of you, you may feel as though that person chose somebody else other than you. All right, if this is someone pre-existing and you're kind of waiting out for somebody, you feel as though they chose someone else over you. But what I do get is that they feel like they made the wrong decision. They're ready to kind of start fresh. They're kind of ready to start to follow their emotions. They're ready to follow what makes them happy. Like, that's the biggest thing that I see. They're like, you know what? I want to follow what makes me actually happy, because what I chose in the past, it didn't line up. Five of Pentacles is like poor energy, like poor relationship, poor energy, poor decisions. And it just didn't bring warmth and comfort. So I feel whoever this person is, they might have chosen an earth sign or an air sign, and now they're realizing, I should have stayed with the Leo energy. So Four of Wands here, reverse. This person is missing you. This person is wanting you. This could be a past relationship as well. But I do feel whoever this person is, I feel that they're still optimistic and thinking about you. Leo, it's almost like Leo's across the board. You have someone thinking about you, either regretting not being with you anymore, or so confused as to why they're so captivated by you still. All right. And also obviously stay optimistic about your love life. This is also about, like, for those just, you know, connecting with someone new in the next 2 weeks. Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic because you have someone coming towards you. Could be an air sign. We have Gemini here. Now, I will tell you, this person is not perfect. This person definitely has, oh gosh, now you're going to be like, then why did you tell me about this person? Well, this person is really good for you because I do feel they're going to bring a lot into your life. But I do feel you have a bit of a confused, possibly Gemini with the Lovers here coming into your life. This person, though, you're going to feel really strongly about. So it's like, you know, they're not perfect. And it's almost like a sense of like, I like the chaos. Like I am drawn to someone who's not perfect, who doesn't have it completely together. Like typically they would, because they are the king. I feel like if they were totally reckless and ridiculous, they'd come up as the page. But most times they are really actually a strong person with, you know, lots of character, ethics, loyalty, you know, clear-mindedness. But right now, they're a little bit being kind of thrown for a loop when it comes to love. And these are lessons for them as well, because the Lover's card is a fated card. But I kind of feel like that doesn't affect you. Like, you're like, I don't care. I know no one's perfect. You know, we're all imperfect. And I kind of feel like with that, it kind of makes you feel strongly about them because of how they are raw, how they are real. They don't put on a little pretty, perfect persona. They are just very authentic with you. And I feel that's what draws you to them really strongly. So you do have a strong connection coming up for you as well, okay? So that's what I pick up from my Leos. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, or share. And if you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. Okay, so readings start at $10 and they go up, of course, based on package. But I also do same day for only $10 extra on any package that you want. So if you really need it in a bind, I will come through for you, okay? So take care, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Remember, if this didn't resonate and you don't necessarily want a personal reading, you can check out the other free readings on YouTube for your rising and your moon. So take care, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of these next 2 weeks, and I will hopefully see you back. So now onto coupled up Leos. What's the gossip, guys? What's going on for you this week? Well, actually, the next 2 weeks. What's going on for coupled up Leos? Safe for you to love and passion. My deck is upside down, as you can see. So let me fix that. If you didn't watch the singles, all my cards fell to the floor. So awesome. I have too many crystals up here, I guess. So Leos, you have it's safe for you to love, and you have passion. So look at how beautiful these cards are. I feel that the more you feel comfortable in your relationship with your partner, when it comes to communication, when it comes to, you know, because sometimes you could be with someone for quite a while, but, you know, maybe the lifestyles are kind of crazy. You've got this crazy schedule. They have their crazy schedule. And then it's like really you only have like a couple hours a day with them, you know? And then maybe on those hours, you're kind of checking your phone, or you're on your phone, or you're distracted. And I feel that there's something going on with this end of the month where the bond between the both of you, it's almost like a seed germinating, like it's actually starting to grow out of the shell, and it's actually having some new growth this month, okay? And this is because you feel like you are like the little seed, right, in the shell, and you're feeling more comfortable with your partner to be able to kind of like break the shell open and feel vulnerable, you know, feel vulnerable almost in every sense. And because of that, that directly leads to authentic passion that is grown from almost the soil of a very sweet, tender, romantic, soil. You know, like obviously, you know, it's like a little burning fire that is growing brighter and brighter and brighter. And that's where that passion stems from. There, like, think about it, you know, you're fire, so let's use this analogy. So there can be 2 types of sexual chemistry, right? Now, in a relationship, we like the slow burn. right? But say you go out and you just meet someone and you're like, oh my God, we have crazy sexual chemistry, like blah, 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 blah. That's almost like lightning striking something and then causing a fire, right? It's like one sudden moment, right, that causes this fire. But in this relationship, this is more so a fire that was born off a spark and then carefully nurtured. You know, you put the... use the flint and you put the what is it, hay or something, and then you put the little sticks and you keep them going, and then the fire starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's a fire that like was formed from the nurturing ability of this relationship, you know? So there's two different types of sexual chemistry, and the one that you're honing in right now is like making love energy rather than effing bleep energy, right? There's just two different types. And this energy, it's almost like you and your partner soul-wise are making love, you know, on an energetic level. And that's what it feels like. And that's where this passion comes from in the next 2 weeks. And it's great and it's wonderful. And I really feel this energy for Leo couples where it's just like, this is incredible. Like this relationship is incredible. What else can you show us about this connection for Leo couples for the next 2 weeks? 4 of Wands reversed, 7 of Pentacles. So you can see for some of you, we have an opposite story going on as well. So for some of you, you have a 4 of Wands here. So this is a total relationship card. And for some of you, it's the opposite, because that's kind of how the readings go. Like, we'll see the flavor of the energy, and it will either be that energy or it's the complete opposite, someone yearning this energy. But either way, the energy of the bubble is there. Some people are in the bubble and some people are on the outsides wanting this energy, basically. So when I'm looking at this, some of you are craving that type of intimacy with your partner, and for some of you, you may not be feeling like you get that. For some of you, it could be with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this person is a very flirty person, I feel. This person is, you know, they're very caring, and wow, that's obviously a good thing. But sometimes you feel like they care so much about the other people around them that they're not really caring about you. That does cause a little bit of distrust for you in your relationship with them, because Leo, hello, you know, like you're the king of the jungle. Like you want to be the center of your person's world. It's nice that they're a really sweet, caring person and they want to, you know, make sure their neighbor is getting through their breakup okay, make sure that their cousin is this and that, and their mom and their dad and blah, blah, blah. It's like there's just too many people. It's like a cramped elevator. You want just you and your partner, in a sense, emotionally wise. And I kind of feel for some of you, it's like, that feeling teeters almost on the side of like, what if it gets taken too far, you know? What if it gets taken too far? So there is definitely an unstable energy here in the relationship where you don't feel completely secure. That's why we have the 4 reverse. 4 numerology is about feeling secure and safe, and it's reversed. So that's saying you're not feeling that for some of you. And then what I see here is that it's okay, you know, like you don't have to feel as though your partner is, you know, not being there for you. I mean, obviously there's more that you want from them, but you don't have to feel like, oh my God, is it unsafe to love this person? Because what if they hurt me, right? 10 of Swords. What if they hurt me? So some of you are kind of battling that energy, I feel. You're wondering, like, with the 10 of Swords here, it's like, if I'm feeling this, my first instinct might be to do this. Or it might be that this is going to happen. And 7 of Pentacles reversed, I feel this has to do with maybe past fights that you pop into consideration, or just past relationship woes. You know? What else, angels, about this? The Hanged Man and the Judgment. So you can see that, like, there's 7 of Cups. Just be careful not try not to get into your head too much, because the Seven of Cups shows that sometimes we create our own fears. So the Hanged Man here in the Judgment, this is definitely about, you know, just hang on. Maybe, you know, obviously use your judgment in the situation, or maybe, you know, be careful of overly judging, overly criticizing this person or the situation. We do have the Page of Swords here reversed, and I feel this has more so to do with your criticism or your critique of this person, or maybe even just negative self-doubt as well. So the Hanged Man, definitely I can see that you're in a position where you just don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. You don't know what's going on. But you do have, it's safe for you to love. So I don't see why you would get this message if, you know, it wasn't true. And for some of you with this Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Judgment, I can see this energy that is a very, it's almost sometimes mentally debilitating, because it's like, I'm so anxious about this energy. Now, let's bring this home and definitely say that this reading could be vice versa. So it could be your partner who is feeling this way about you. They could be kind of neurotic, honestly, and maybe they feel like you are too flirty or too emotional and you have the biggest heart. Actually, I 100% feel that is the case for some of you, because I know my Leos have a enormous heart, so compassionate, so loving, and I kind of feel like your partner might be like the opposite, like kind of cold, and they don't get it. You know, they're not as emotional as you, and they may be feeling as though by you doing that, you're ignoring them. I mean, you and your partner are definitely opposites for some of you, and you see things in totally opposite directions. So just kind of keep that in mind. So if this is your partner, try to reassure them, you know, because I don't see anybody doing anything wrong here. So try to reassure them and let them know that, you know, you love them, you care for them. Because for some of you, you have a partner who's feeling, they're feeling real frazzled, okay? So that might explain some of the behavior you've seen from them. So anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, or it resonated at the very least. If it didn't, check out your rising or your moon, because that might actually resonate more. And if you would like a personal reading, links down below, okay? Readings start at, I think, $7.77, and then I also do same day if you're interested, okay? So bye, guys. Take care, and I hope to hear from you soon.